Okay, we'll start in an easy position, so just any seated position. For our breathing, what I want you to do is just focus on a deep breathing. And so if you want to put your hands just somewhat where your belly button is, and focus on, as you inhale, pushing out with the abdomen as you inhale, and then lifting up the chest. Because typically we just breathe just in the chest and we don't focus on the deep breathing down here. But as we do more of the deep breathing, you can actually bring in a lot more air to the body. So we focus on the breathing, especially the deep breathing. So again, do the inhale, try to get the belly button out first, and then the chest. And then on the exhale, release the chest a little bit, and then the belly button goes back in. And just keep doing that. Again, just focusing on the increasing of the abdomen area. If you get a little lightheaded during this, just return to normal breathing. We'll do this for about another minute. As you take your last inhale and exhale, we're going to stay in the seated position, and we'll do a simple side bend. We'll start with the right side. So put the right hand over the side of the head and lean over to the left side. You can use the left hand for support. We'll switch sides, so lower the right hand and use it as support behind you, and then lift the left hand up over the ear, and then bend over to the right side. As you come out of that, we'll do seated cat-cows. And so again, stay in the seated position. As you inhale, lift the head up. And as you exhale, put the head down. Try to keep the back straight. Unlike the regular cat-cow, you'll be arching the back on the exhale, but on the seated one, you want to keep the back straight. If you do bend a little bit on the exhale, don't worry. Now we'll add a little bit of a twist. So as you're in the seated position, the right hand goes back, the left hand on the right knee, and then just do a simple twist to the right side. We can change sides, so the left hand behind you for support, the right hand on the left knee, and then twist to the left side. As you release from there, again, stay in the easy pose position. Put your arms back and try to pull those shoulders back a little bit. You can sort of make a little bit of a fist, as this is with bound hands. Again, kind of. As you release from there, we'll just have you move forward into a child pose. And this is where you're sort of sitting on the back of your heels. And you can put your arms out, or you can put your arms back. Put your arms back. As you release from there, you can come up to table, and then we will do the cat-cow. As you inhale, you can come up to table, and then we will do the cat-cow. As you inhale, lift the head up. As you exhale, put the chin down, and you can arch your back. While you're still in the table position, we'll do a balancing table. So if you're able to take your right hand out and then extend your left leg, and then bring everything back, and then go to the left arm and the right leg. If you can only just lift out the right and left arms, go ahead and just do that. Next, we'll do puppy dog pose. So still stay on your knees, and what you're doing is you are leaning forward and trying to get, if you can, get your chest to the mat, but still keep your knees bent at a right angle. As you release from there, sort of guide yourself forward into Cobra or Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose is where you're resting on your elbows, which are on a right angle. The Cobra, you're pushing up from there just a little bit. We're focusing on the back bend. Please don't push too much, just push a little bit as your back feels it's okay. So again, you don't want to overextend. As you release from there, we'll move into the locust pose, which is you're putting your hands to the side, lifting up your feet, and keeping your head up. As you release from there, you can stand up, and we'll go into mountain pose. And if you want, you can kind of roll out your shoulders while you're standing up. Otherwise, you can just leave your hands to the side. Next, we're going to go to tree pose. And tree pose is where you're standing on one leg. We'll start with the right leg, and you lift the left leg up. To make it easy, you can just put the left toes on the mat to help you with the balancing. If you're okay with the balancing on one leg, you can lift up the left leg up to any part of the leg, of the right leg on the inside. We'll switch sides, so lower the left leg, and now you can lift the right leg again. If you need to keep the right toes on the mat just for support, by all means. But if you're able to raise it up higher, feel free to do so. As you release from there, we'll go into warrior two with the right foot forward, keeping the right knee over the right ankle, left foot back, and then arms out to the side. As you release from there, we'll go to warrior two, this time with the left foot forward, left knee over the left ankle, right foot back, arms out to the side. As you release from there, we'll go into a wide-legged stretch with a half fold with your hands touching the ground. If you need to bend the knees a little bit to get the hands to the ground, by all means do so. With the left hand still on the ground, you can raise the right hand as you do a twist to the right side. You can lower the right hand and then raise the left hand as we twist to the left side. As you release from there, you can come on up and we'll move into goddess pose. So again, keep your knees bent a little bit. And then your hands in a cactus position. As you release from there, we'll go into a deep squat, otherwise called the garland pose. You can return to a seated position, but this time the legs straight out into a staff pose. So the legs straight out, the arms straight down. You can put a little pressure, not too much pressure on the wrists. Try to focus on keeping the back straight. You can bend the right knee, then take the left elbow and put it to the outside of the right knee, and then the right hand back for support as you do a twist. So release the right knee, put it down, raise the left knee, put the left hand back, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, and a simple twist to the left side. As you release from there, stay in the seated position and move to bound ankle pose. So you're putting the bottoms of your feet together. Don't forget to keep the back straight. We'll add a little twist to this. So keep the feet together if possible. The left hand on the right knee, the right hand back, twisting to the right side. You can release from there and we'll twist to the left side. So the right hand on the left knee and the left hand back for support. As you release from there, release your feet from the bound ankle pose into the easy pose. We're going to do something that's a little bit different. I want you to put your right feet from the bound ankle pose into the easy pose. We're going to do something that's a little bit different. I want you to put your right hand in front of you, your arm in front of you, and then lean forward, and then with the left hand, sort of raise up. You will feel the stretch in your shoulders on this, so don't stretch too much as you are comfortable with. Lower the left hand. You can put the left arm in your lap and then raise the right arm. Again, you're leaning forward a little bit. It's a combination between a twist and a side bend at the same time. As you release from there, we'll move into the cradle pose. So you're sitting and you're going to raise your right knee, and then you're going to try to hug your right knee and get it as close to your chest as possible. And hold that position. So you're cradling your right knee. As you release the right knee, you can put it down and then raise the left knee. And again, give it a nice, good hug and keep it as close to you as possible. As you release from there, we'll go into a recline position. Keep both knees up, and then take the left leg and cross it over the upper thigh on the right. And so it's called a reverse pigeon. So your left foot is going across your right leg. You can switch sides. So release the left leg, raise the right leg, cross it on the left upper part of the left leg. You can lower the right leg, keep both knees up, put both hands on the side of you, and then lift up your hips into the bridge pose. You can release, bring the hips and the legs straight down on the mat into the corpse pose. So again, your legs are extended out, your hands are at your side. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11, Jesus says, "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." It may surprise you that Jesus talks about rest for the soul. We spend much of our lives striving to do and accomplish. God loves us for who we are. There is nothing you can do to make God love you anymore. And there is nothing you can do to make God love you any less. So we rest in God's grace and mercy, knowing that God does indeed love us and forgive us. This is where our souls truly does find rest. So on the exhale, you can pray silently, "Jesus, help me to rest in you." You may slowly open your eyes. And again, thank you for joining me.
She said.